Alright, so I just bought a rank 5 Cruelectrek for $100, and you guys might be wondering, is this worth it? And my personal answer is yes, it absolutely is worth buying for $100, and I also believe that the other two options here are not worth considering at all. If you're going to buy Cruelectrek, you should either get him at rank 5 or not get him at all, and I'm going to talk about why I think this in just a moment. So the first reason that comes to mind is the fact that this is a rank 5 offer that you have right here, right? Rank 5 monsters are very, very difficult to come by in this game, just on the fact that there are only a few ways to get them. The first being saving up Ludum and slowly ranking a monster up. All the while you can't rank up any other monsters because you want to focus your Ludum only on that one monster. The second way is to basically go to the store and buy those exclusive Golden Legends Pass chests. And the final way, aside from the Tails event, is basically to get 200 laps in a marathon, which is probably the most impossible option out of all the options that I just listed, just on the fact that for all but the few most dedicated players, that is just not going to happen, right? Because it can sometimes be a chore to get to 10 laps, right? So 200 is out of the question for most people, and I wouldn't even consider that a viable option just because so few people probably do it. And so that's the main reason. It's just, irrespective of how good this monster is, because he is very good on top of the fact that he's rank 5, but just the fact that he's rank 5 makes this kind of rare to see. So that's the first reason why I would say this is worth it. And the second reason is because I definitely think that buying a monster for this price, you might be like, wow, like $100, that's really, really expensive. But one thing I would keep in mind here is that if you're playing this game long term, you're most likely going to keep spending money in it. And you want to spend money on the stuff that is the most worth it, right? That is going to last you a long time. And I would say that a rank 5 monster has quite a bit of utility. Even a few months later, it's still going to last you quite a bit in terms of how long you're going to be using him, just on the fact that, it is a rank 5. You might be saying, well, why don't I just get the rank 3 for $49.99 and rank him up to rank 5? But the difference between a rank 3 and rank 5 monster in terms of how many resources it takes and all that stuff is huge, right? A rank 0 to rank 3 costs only 2,000 Ludum to rank up, and from rank 3 to rank 5, it costs 7,000 Ludum or cells. So that is a huge, huge jump. And so you can definitely see that there is you're saving a lot of time, you're saving a lot of resources by doing this, so it definitely is a good long-term investment, and you can use that Ludum on another monster, for example, right? Another reason why it's a good long-term investment is because, again, if you buy, you have to think about what is going to make your money is going to make the spent money the most worth it, right? If you buy the $15 Cruelectrek, and you end up not spending Ludum on him, which is probably very likely to happen, because if you take a look at all the monsters that were previously released, right? I have a lot of them. We have Cruelectrek, we have Jakunahi, ZHC. It's like, if you don't rank him up, you have so many monsters that you could potentially diversify your Ludum to, and if you do that, you're never going to get any of them past like rank 1, rank 2, and at that point, it's like, how viable are these monsters really, right? If you're just collecting them for the sake of collecting them, I understand that. But if you want to, let's say, get to a higher league in multiplayer, if you want to just become more competitively viable, I mean, a rank 0 to rank 1, level 100 to level 110, it's just not going to last you very long, right? You're not going to get very far at all with a monster like that in the arena. It doesn't matter if it's a top-ranked monster. It's still not going to really take you all that far at rank 0, rank 1. Right? And rank 3, yes, that is technically more viable, but I still believe that a level 130 is not going to cut it if you want to really, really, get up there into the rarefied regions. So, yeah, there's that as well. So, but the rank 5, on the other hand, that is going to last you quite a while, just on the fact that, rank 5 monsters are very powerful. The jumps and stats, all that stuff, a rank 3 pales in comparison to a rank 5. And it's like, even a rank 2 corrupted monster against a rank 5 original mythic, there's a chance you'll lose that. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely believe that even if this monster is outranked in a future era or something like that, it probably still will have some utility. And I don't know how useful this monster will be in the long, long run, considering this is a fugitive hater just for season 3, so I'm assuming they're going to do something like this again in the future. The fugitive is the least of my concerns, because I really care more about how this monster performs in terms of battling other players and, multiplayer and stuff like that. So, and when it comes to those things, this monster is fantastic. And again, I don't think that it's going to really, it's going to expire anytime soon as far as how useful this monster can be. So I would say it totally is worth going for, just on those 2 points that I just mentioned. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all I have to say. If you have the money to buy them, I definitely would. If you're buying other stuff in the game, that probably isn't as worthwhile as this stuff anyway, right? Like if you're spending, $50 on the fraternity event, and you're getting 100 cells for your teammates, it's like, yeah, you could argue that that's worth it. But gems, again, you can get gems for pretty much free by doing monster wood, or at least, at a way better rate than you would from just buying them in this game itself. And 100 monster cells, that's not going to get you very far. That's going to get an unranked monster, which is level 100. That's not going to last you very long at all competitively. So again, it's like, if you're spending money in this game already, you kind of understand how that mechanic works. And so if you buy a rank 0 Cruelectrek, $14.99, and you don't end up using him, it's going to be basically you wasted $14.99, versus if you buy the rank 5 Cruelectrek for $100 and you keep using him for months, it's like, which one actually makes more sense to do, right? Like, that would be akin to, let's say, I don't know, a $20 outfit, that you never wear, right? You buy $20 worth of clothes that are on sale that you just think, hey, why not? Let me just buy this. And you never end up using it, versus a $100 outfit that you use multiple times a week, and it's your favorite outfit of all time, and you just can't get enough of wearing it, right? I feel like, which one is more worth it? And I feel like it's kind of similar to a situation like that in this case. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have to talk about. And yeah, so if you like this video, please leave a thumbs up, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.